Little Shotty's here. You're probably wondering what's up with all the Astros attire. Today is opening day, and the Astros won their first game of the season. Go Astros, we're taking it back this year, that's it. End of story, no debating. If you're gonna debate, don't even try, because we're taking it. Anyway, today we have a cooking tutorial for you. It's not a meal, but it is a treat. It's a dessert. So I used to make these all the time with my little sister and her friend, her neighbor friend. So I thought I'd share that with you guys since I have a bunch of cornflakes left over from, I think my grandma gave them to me like a couple weeks ago, and she's like, here, I have all these cornflakes, just take them. So if you don't know what to do with a bunch of cornflakes that have no flavor or anything to it, it's just plain old cornflakes, you can actually make some Rice Krispie treats with them. So I'm gonna teach you how to do that. So here are all the ingredients that you're gonna need for this. We need 40 Baker Corner marshmallows, which is this whole bag. Yeah, I was going through and counting them all, and for what? Because it was the whole bag, minus one or two that my husband and I ate. But anyway, beside the point. So you got your whole bag of marshmallows, half a cup of butter, and 12 ounces of crisp rice, but we're using cornflakes instead of that. But I didn't know how much 12 ounces was, so I had to go Google that. And it turns out it's a cup and a half, but I went ahead and did 2.5 cups because I like to have more cornflakes than marshmallows. Call me weird. And then you need cooking spray. Okay, so you also need a 9x13 pan. It can be glass, or it could be aluminum, or it could even be like a plate or something, you know. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, just as long as it's not in the pan still. Prep time is 5 minutes. Cook time is 5 minutes, so the total time, 10 minutes. So if you have younger siblings, or maybe you want to make a dessert for your parents, this is a perfect treat to do. Let's get started. All right, first thing you gotta do, it says to spray cooking spray in the pan. The end. Okay. In a large pot, melt the butter. Butter. All right, let's put the butter right in the pan. All that butter, so good and scrumptious. We're just gonna go ahead and melt that right into the pan. I feel my ring is getting heavy. What's that? We're gonna grab our marshmallows. We're gonna put them right on in this thing here. Mix it up nice and good. Now, you wanna make sure all of the marshmallows get a coat of butter, because if not, then you'll have one sticky blob and one sticky mess. Okay, so the marshmallows are just about completely melted. Now, it looks like they're still like whole, but they're really not. They're just bubbling from where it's really hot. So the next step is we're gonna turn off the heat. Give it a little bit of a stir. And then we're gonna add our cornflakes. And you stir it all together. And there you go. Now, it says to use a 9x10 pan, but I really think if you want to make it look like there's a lot, you probably want to use a smaller pan. I just went with what they suggested, but I'm kind of feeling like I should have gone with the smaller pan. Press it evenly. And now it doesn't have to be perfect because nothing ever is, right? So I promise it will taste delicious once it's cooled down and ready to eat. Let it cool for 15 minutes. Okay, so got some time. go do something fun. And then when you're done, come back and you've got yourself a little treat. And you're done. All right, guys, well, thank you for joining us today for our cooking segment. I hope you enjoyed that and I hope you learned something. If you're looking for a dinner meal or a lunch meal to make, check out our hamburger helper cooking tutorial. I think you'll enjoy that. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button, leave us a comment, give us a thumbs up, and turn on that notification bell. Thank you for joining us on this segment of Shootin' It Straight with Shawnee.